Average atomic mass. The average atomic mass, which is also called the average atomic weight, is a weighted average where the percentage of occurrence of isotopes of an element is taken into consideration. The more abundant an isotope, the more the mass of the isotope impacts the average atomic mass. Mass is massive is the larger of the two numbers on the periodic table. If you look at the periodic table, there are two numbers. One is larger than the other. The average atomic mass is the larger of the two numbers for each element. Example 1. Naturally occurring chlorine consists of the following isotopes: chlorine 35 and chlorine 38. What is the average atomic mass of chlorine? 75.77% of the naturally occurring chlorine in the world is chlorine 35. Which is why, if you look at the periodic table, the average atomic mass is 35.45, or very close to the atomic mass of chlorine 35. To find the average atomic mass of chlorine, you're going to take the percent occurrence and change it to decimal form, and then multiply by the atomic mass. So 75.77% of the chlorine in the world naturally occurring is chlorine 35. 75.77 divided by 100 is 0.7577. Multiply the mass for chlorine 35, which is 34.969, by 0.7577 to get a weighted mass of 26.4960113. 24.23% of the chlorine in the world naturally occurring is chlorine 38. Convert it to decimal form by dividing by 100, so 24.23 divided by 100 is 0.2423. The mass of chlorine 38 is 36.966 multiplied by 2423 to get a weighted mass of 8.956818. Add the weighted masses together to get a total weighted mass of 35.4528731. In general, we're going to round to two decimal places because most of the time the laboratory balances we use have just two places. So rounded to two places, the average atomic mass of chlorine is 35.45. Now, let's do the same thing with krypton, which has 6 naturally occurring isotopes. What is the average mass of krypton? You will notice most of the krypton in the world is krypton 84. 57% is 84. So the mass of krypton on the periodic table is 83.80, which indicates that most of the mass of krypton is due to krypton 84. Again, the first thing you do is you convert the percent occurrence to decimal form, then multiply by the atomic mass of that particular isotope. So 56.99% is 0.5699. 83.91 times 0.5699 equals a weighted mass of 47.820309. 17.28% divided by 100 to convert to decimal form is 0.1728. 85.91 multiplied by 0.1728 is 14.845248. 11.59% divided by 100 is 0.1159. The atomic mass is 81.91. Multiply that by 0.1159 to get a weighted mass of 9.493369. 11.50% divided by 100 is 0.1150. The mass of krypton 83 is 82.91. Multiply by the occurrence 0.1150 in decimal form, and you get 9.53465. 2.29% divided by 100 is 0.0229. 79.92 multiply by 0.0229 gives a weighted mass of 1.830168. 0.36% is 0.0036 in decimal form. Multiply 77.92 by 0.0036 to get a weighted mass of 0.280512. Add the weighted masses together to get the atomic mass, which is 83.804256. Again, the laboratory balances go to 2 decimal points, so we're going to round it to 2 decimal points. Rounded to 2 decimal points, the average atomic mass of krypton with 6 naturally occurring isotopes is 83.80, which is very close to krypton 84 because most of the krypton in the world is krypton 84.